Google I/O used to feel like a developer event with a few consumer demos on top. This year, Google made the whole thing about one idea. Gemini is no longer just a chatbot. It is becoming the action layer inside Search, the Gemini app, YouTube, Android, Workspace, Shopping, developer tools, and even glasses. The flashy launches are Gemini 3.5 Flash, Gemini Spark, Gemini Omni, Antigravity 2.0, and intelligent eyewear. But the bigger story is the connective tissue. Google is trying to make every major product an agent surface. The reason this I/O matters is not only model quality. Google listed agents and agentic experiences across its products. Information agents in Search, Gemini Spark and Daily Brief in the Gemini app, Universal Cart in Shopping, AI features in Workspace, Ask YouTube, Chrome updates, and intelligent eyewear. That is a distribution story. Most AI labs can launch a model. Google can put the model into the products people already use every day. The moat is not one app. It is the whole operating surface around the user. Gemini Spark is the clearest consumer agent signal. Google describes it as a 24/7 personal AI agent that runs on Gemini 3.5 and uses the anti-gravity harness. The key phrase is background work. Spark can connect to Workspace, parse recurring information, build documents, draft project emails, and eventually use MCP connections, text messages, email, custom subagents, and the local browser. Google also says high-stakes actions like sending emails or spending money should ask first. That is the product shape everyone is chasing. Useful autonomy with permission gates. Then there is Gemini 3.5 Flash. Google is not pitching it as just a cheaper, fast model. It is pitching Flash as the action engine for long-horizon agents and coding. The official post says 3.5 Flash is available in the Gemini app, AI mode in Search, Google Antigravity, the Gemini API in AI Studio, Android Studio, and enterprise products. Google also says it outperforms Gemini 3.1 Pro on challenging coding and agentic benchmarks while running much faster. The message is blunt. Agents need frontier intelligence, but they also need speed. Gemini Omni is the flashiest creator launch. Google says Omni combines image, audio, video, and text inputs, then generates high-quality videos grounded in Gemini's knowledge. But the important workflow is editing. Instead of typing one prompt and hoping the whole clip is right, you can keep giving natural language directions. Change the background, modify the action, refine the camera angle, preserve the character, and build on the last instruction. Omni Flash is rolling out to Gemini, Google Flow, and YouTube Shorts. That turns video from a one-shot generation into a conversation. Antigravity is where the developer story gets concrete. Google calls it an agent-first development platform, and I/O brought Antigravity 2.0 as a standalone desktop app. The new app can orchestrate multiple agents in parallel, use dynamic subagents, run scheduled tasks, and integrate with Google AI Studio, Android, and Firebase. There is also an Antigravity CLI, an SDK, and managed agents in the Gemini API. Translation: Google does not want developers only chatting with models. It wants developers supervising agent work that plans, builds, checks, and ships. The hardware story is also back. Google says intelligent eyewear is coming this fall through Android XR, with Samsung, Gentle Monster, and Warby Parker involved. There are two tracks: audio glasses first, then display glasses that show information when you need it. The use cases are exactly what you would expect from an always-available assistant. Ask about what you see, navigate hands-free, send messages, summarize missed updates, capture photos and videos, edit with Nano Banana, translate speech and writing, and tap into phone apps. This is Google Glass returning with Gemini as the reason it might work. So the real Google I/O takeaway is distribution plus agents. Gemini 3.5 Flash is the fast action model. Spark is the personal agent. Omni is the media agent. Antigravity is the developer agent platform. YouTube, Search, Workspace, Shopping, Chrome, Android, and glasses are the surfaces. The question now is not whether Google has AI features. The question is whether Google can turn all of those features into reliable workflows that users trust. If it can, I/O 2026 will be remembered as the moment Gemini stopped being an app and became infrastructure.